So we're with Jeff Barr, the Director of Parks and Recreation in Gahanna. Jeff, behind you is the new park on the west side of Gahanna. Tell me, what will issue 12 bring to this park, and what else will it mean to the residents of Gahanna as far as for Parks and Recreation?
Sure. Issue 12 will help further develop this park. What you see behind me is the playground here that has already been obviously built and funded, but there's additional park space here that we'd like to add: a picnic shelter, a couple of basketball courts, continuing to build a loop trail around the park for walking, running, exercise for the residents of the neighborhood. Issue 12 will also allow us to improve and renovate other parks. For example, the parkland around the VFW is owned by the city. We'd like to develop that where it has additional soccer fields, baseball and softball fields. Academy Park, for example, is predominantly used by our baseball and softball group, Gahanna Junior League. We'd like to renovate those fields, improve the site. We believe that we could make better use of the space to add a couple of more ball fields. Headley Park is heavily used by the Gahanna Soccer Association, providing youth recreation soccer for Gahanna residents and the surrounding area. But for example, to improve drainage out there on those fields will also allow us to keep our playgrounds updated. They typically have about a 20-year or a 25-year lifespan. We need to make sure that those are safe for people to use, and appropriate funding and sustainable funding is needed to replace those on a regular cycle. So that's how it will have an impact on the Parks and Recreation Department and the city as a whole.
And tell me about the development of this park. Where will that happen? And is it behind me?
Behind you is probably about approximately 4 acres of vacant land. This will eventually, we'd like to see a picnic shelter out there and a couple of basketball courts, and where we would build a loop trail around it. Right now it's we have the foundation for connection from McCutcheon Road up to the restroom building. That's all we have. So those are amenities that would be added to this park.